Folks, quantum computing is becoming one of the most hottest topics in the world of technology, and there is nothing better than getting in early. And in this video, I'm going to tell you about 3 quantum stocks that have the potential to explode in upcoming months and years. And the best thing about them is they are still underrated and also under $5. So if you are serious about your wealth in the stock market, make sure you watch until the end and remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the hottest stocks in the market. The first stock on our list is one of the most exciting quantum-driven companies emerging in the defense and environmental analytics space, and that is Xenitech, ticker symbol ZENA. This is a company taking a completely unique approach in the quantum world by developing its own 5-qubit quantum hardware, specifically built to power advanced AI-driven drones and real-time intelligence systems. While most quantum companies focus purely on computing, Xenitech is merging quantum technology with drones, AI, weather prediction, and national defense. They aren't just building processors. They're building full platforms that use quantum power to make real-world decisions faster and more accurately than traditional systems. One of their flagship systems is Eagle-Eye, an advanced defense drone system that uses quantum computing to process drone sensor data at high speed, enabling predictive threat intelligence. This means the drones don't just react, they anticipate. They learn patterns, detect unusual behavior, and provide real-time defense insights that traditional hardware simply can't match. Their second major system, Clear Sky, uses quantum algorithms to enhance severe weather forecasting. This is a massive market because improved forecasting is essential for aviation, logistics, agriculture, and government disaster response systems. The company recently delivered one of the most explosive revenue increases in its history. Quarterly revenue shot up to $4.35 million, representing an incredible 1,225% growth year over year, from just $327,878 in the same quarter of 2024. That kind of growth is extremely rare for a small-cap quantum company. Their drone-as-a-service segment brought in $3.57 million during the quarter, compared to zero revenue in Q3 2024. That means the company has successfully turned its drone division from an idea into a functioning revenue engine within months. Meanwhile, their enterprise SaaS software segment grew 137% year over year to $776,908, showing strong adoption of their AI and analytics platforms. Over the first 9 months of 2025, Xenitech generated $7.73 million in revenue, up nearly 6 times from the $1.29 million they earned during the same period in 2024. On top of that, the company has aggressively expanded its operational footprint, completing 4 acquisitions of land surveying and engineering companies, which strengthens their national drone-as-a-service presence to 10 U.S. locations. Their working capital exploded to $23.6 million as of September 30th, 2025, compared to just $3.4 million at the end of 2024. Their cash reserves and marketable securities also rose dramatically to $19.5 million, nearly doubling from the previous quarter. And perhaps most importantly for long-term growth, Xenitech has already submitted its application for Green UAS certification, a key step toward becoming an approved supplier for the U.S. Department of War. They've also been engaging directly with defense program managers and government officials to secure future defense contracts. With defense spending on AI and autonomous drones rising every year, this is the perfect time for a company like Xenitech to position itself at the center of that demand. At its current price of $3.30, the stock remains a penny-level opportunity, but Wall Street analysts are unanimously bullish. According to 2 analysts covering the company, the 12-month price target averages $9, which represents a massive 172% upside potential. When analysts agree on one price target across the board, it usually signals high confidence in the company's future. Now moving on to our second quantum penny stock, we have INDI Semiconductor, ticker symbol INDI. Now you might wonder, is INDI truly a quantum stock? The answer lies in the kind of semiconductors they produce. INDI builds advanced automotive chips that help power systems like ADAS, LiDAR, EV control modules, and autonomous sensing, technologies that are increasingly integrating AI and, in many cases, early-stage quantum-inspired processing techniques. They are not a pure quantum company, but they operate within the semiconductor ecosystem that quantum computing will rely on. The transition to autonomous vehicles requires chips that are faster, smarter, safer, and more energy efficient, and INDI is building exactly that. INDI has been delivering strong results recently. Their latest quarter reported revenue of $53.7 million, showcasing the company's ability to scale and secure new partnerships in an extremely competitive semiconductor environment. One of the most important pieces of news is their Tier 1 partner launching a Gen 8 radar product that incorporates INDI's radar chipset. This is huge because radar systems are a core part of self-driving technology, and every major automaker investing in autonomous driving needs advanced radar systems. The fact that a Tier 1 supplier, meaning one of the top companies servicing global automakers, has chosen INDI's chipset validates the company's technology at the highest level. Another impressive milestone is that INDI updated its strategic backlog to an unbelievable $7.4 billion. That number is not a typo, $7.4 billion in long-term orders and commitments. For a small semiconductor company, that kind of backlog represents years of demand already secured. Even more exciting is the fact that INDI has begun supplying chips to leading companies in the humanoid robotics market. As robotics becomes more prevalent in manufacturing, logistics, and consumer services, chip suppliers with proven high-efficiency processing architectures will see huge growth. INDI is positioning itself right in the center of this emerging trend. The stock currently trades around $3.62, making it a highly accessible play for retail investors. Wall Street analysts covering the company are also optimistic. Based on 6 analysts' 12-month price targets, the average forecast is $6.40, with the highest estimate reaching $8. That means analysts see roughly a 66% upside from current levels, with the potential for even higher gains if the semiconductor market strengthens in 2025. And now we move to our final quantum penny stock on this list, SEALSQ Corp, ticker symbol LAES. This company operates at one of the most critical intersections of quantum technology, cybersecurity, and semiconductor security. As quantum computing advances, traditional encryption methods will eventually become vulnerable. Quantum computers can theoretically break today's encryption methods, which means everything, from government networks to banks to IoT devices, will need quantum-resistant protection. SEALSQ is one of the few companies in the world building post-quantum semiconductors designed to protect the next generation of connected devices and digital systems. SEALSQ recently reported its first half 2025 results, and the company is positioning itself for explosive growth. Revenue came in at $4.8 million, which was consistent year over year and exactly in line with expectations. This consistency is important given that the company is currently undergoing a strategic transformation as it prepares to launch its next-generation post-quantum technologies. What stands out is the company's financial strength. SEALSQ now hold an incredible $121 million in cash reserves as of June 30th, 2025, up from $19 million a year earlier. That kind of cash growth is extremely rare for a company of this size. Their operating loss did increase to $21.2 million, but nearly half of it was due to a one-time $9.9 million stock-based compensation charge. On top of that, the company has issued full-year 2025 revenue guidance of $17.50 to $20 million, representing 59% to 82% year-on-year growth. That level of growth is huge for a cybersecurity semiconductor company preparing to roll out new quantum-safe solutions. SEALSQ also invested heavily in research and development, allocating $4.7 million in the first half of 2025 and over $7 million for the full year, up from $5 million in 2024. This increased R&D investment is critical because the company is developing advanced quantum-resistant semiconductors like the QVault TPM chip, which will be one of the industry's first hardware-based post-quantum security modules. What makes SEALSQ especially exciting is its massive pipeline of future business. The company has identified $170 million worth of potential opportunities across PQC, ASIC, and sovereign semiconductor markets for 2026 through 2028. This pipeline includes government security contracts, sovereign chip development, IoT security deployments, and partnerships tied to its ICLPS acquisition. The company also expects major catalysts in 2026, including the completion of semiconductor personalization and test centers, advancements from the Quantix Edge Security joint venture, and the first commercial sales of its QVault TPM post-quantum chip. The stock currently trades at $4.49, making it another affordable penny-level opportunity. Wall Street is bullish, with a 12-month price target of $6, representing a solid 33% upside based on current pricing. Well, that concludes our list of the 3 quantum penny stocks with enormous upside potential and the power to transform small investments into life-changing returns. These companies are operating in sectors where exponential growth is not just possible, it's expected. Xenitech is building the next generation of quantum-powered drones and predictive defense systems. INDI Semiconductor is supplying the chips that will power the future of autonomous vehicles and humanoid robotics. And SEALSQ is securing the world with quantum-resistant cybersecurity hardware built to protect the next era of computing. These companies are small now, but their markets are massive, their technology is cutting-edge, and their long-term potential is staggering. If even one of these companies hits its major milestones or secures large commercial or government contracts, early investors could see extraordinary returns. As always, do your own research, manage your risk, and invest wisely. And if you want more deep dives into the hottest penny stocks, AI stocks, and quantum stocks in the market, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an opportunity.